Shall we begin? Different spot. See what happens. Already I'm noticing a little bit of a delay, and it sucks. Not a fan of that. Let's see. I'm just checking everything in the background. It claims that it's fine. Then it's giving me some other bullshit. But whatever. Okay. So, if you are new, I am a bit of a nut job. Bodybuilder, fitness enthusiast, uh, just trying out some new stuff, and I don't see why not. Because you don't really grow if you don't do anything different. If you're just sitting in the same spot all the time, nothing happens, nothing changes. So I'm doing something different. I usually stream on Twitch. I usually give my warning that I'm going to talk about some things that I don't necessarily condone or condemn, for that matter. Um, Another weird quirk that you'll notice is that every now and then I'll either be seated or standing. A lot of times I would like to whip out the whiteboard just to like jot down some stuff in case somebody has a question and I just want to elaborate on that question a little better. And that's what I do. Other than that, I am just going to sit here and yap into the abyss because it doesn't seem like, yeah, I got one viewer. How you doing? And I just have to grab my coffee. I shall return. Well, my coffee and like some other ancillaries that I need to take, and I will be right back. And we're back. That took a little longer than I wanted to, but whatever. Um, this may actually be the shortest stream ever done. Because, one, people are like, you should stream on YouTube. YouTube's better than Twitch. Like, motherfucker, you ain't even watching. Like, you know, I don't mind catering to the community, but, I mean, meet me half fucking way there, guys. You want to see me here? You want to see me there? Pick one and show the fuck up. Because it'd be the same people that'd be like, oh, you didn't show up to do this, or you didn't check out my stream, or you didn't do that. And I'm like, and that's pretty much been my experience. That a kid was just like, oh, yeah, I'm get into streaming games on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't really watch people play games on stream, really. Like, I would watch, like, CDL stuff, like Call of Duty League. I'd watch um, Counter Strike pro games, esports. That I'll watch because it's like it's cool. There were some personalities that I did like watching as far as gaming is concerned, like Ink Slasher, Espresso, who is Immortal. There, I mean, they tend to play together a lot, and they played a lot of like Warzone and stuff early days. I not particularly a battle royale guy, but I don't mind watching people play because it's interesting and it's just fun to watch. But I'm not a battle royale guy. Um, I forgot my pills. Fuck. Never mind. Oh, that's delicious. Having a little bit of Death Wish coffee. They have a new chocolate hazelnut flavor coffee. So I get the pods before anyone gets all environmental terrorist on me. Um, you can recycle those fucking things. You just take the foil off, throw that away, dump the coffee grinds into something useful and or the trash. Then you can go one of two ways. You can rinse out the pod so that there's no coffee grounds in it and throw that in your recycling, or you could take out the paper lining that's in there, the filter, throw that away, and recycle the plastic. Not hard to do. Let me wake up the chat a little bit. Wow, water cutting. Yeah, you have a meet coming up, man. What the fuck is? I don't know. People want me to use YouTube. Why? This is already being a pain in the ass. I can't even chat from my own console. Really? I go to click on the chat. It's like sign in, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm already signed in. I mean, I don't know. I don't see why you couldn't drink a little bit of coffee, considering that it's a heavily diuretic product. But I mean, I get it. But yeah, I would rather. Um, I don't know. Those days of cutting fluids are coming to me soon. Uh, yeah, so that's basically it. When I decide to, I got a lot of shit going on, man, and I'm trying to like not do, uh, as Ron Swanson would say, don't half-ass a bunch of things. Take one thing, whole ass that. Very good words of wisdom, because I've been half-assing like 40 things at a time, and it's not getting me anywhere. And now I'm starting to whole ass one thing, and that is the coaching. So, um, like right now, I'm just working with the clients I've been working with. A few people I'm not working with at the moment, not because they're no longer clients. It's more so that they are on vacation because holidays, people tend to go away. Yeah, I think you'll get that down. If you do, if you're doing any mineral manipulation, like electrolytes or anything like that, pretty much what we would do before a show, peak week. Um, peak week starts that Sunday because say the show's on Saturday morning. What we would do is Sunday would start. Well, I would start sodium loading, so just putting salt on everything, and not like pink Himalayan, just like straight up. Was it Gordon's with the little girl in a raincoat? Just regular table salt, regular sodium chloride, and not a ton, but just like throw salt on everything, and then go about my day as I eat and throw salt on everything. Then it would get to a point where show Saturday, I started Sunday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday would just be adding extra salt to all my food, and then Wednesday no salt, and then also on these days I would bump my water up and trying to get in at least 2.5 to, well, not 2.5, that's fucking crazy. I drank 2.5 gallons of water before, and it did not feel good at all. um, Mostly just drinking water. um, then a lot of water. I'd say like a gallon and a half to two at the most. um, Diet soda here and there is kind of like a little bit of a boost because you still get the caffeine but no sugar, and it kind of flushes you. So I would say like I'd say have half a gallon of water, and then 10 12 ounce of diet soda, then another like 32 ounces of water, and it's just really flushing everything out. um not the product no salt. I've seen that. I still don't know what that is. I've seen it before, I've just never used it before. I mean no salt as in not adding extra salt, whether it's iodized salt, Celtic sea salt, coarse salt that I have to grind myself, pink Himalayan, that sort of salt, but not the no salt additive flavoring stuff. Seen it, never used it. And yeah, you're gonna see me alternate between my Starbucks from this morning and the okay. I'll look into it. Is it good? Like, is it something you should take? Because I know people like the new, not really hack, but the new thing is people are like taking like a small amount of salt before working out and getting like ridiculous pumps. Um, and that's iodized salt, uh, Himalayan, whatever. Either that or baking soda, which is like a bunch of different salts in it. So that makes sense. I am just sticking to I have Element, my electrolytes, my 32 ounce here. This is mango chili flavored, and it's actually pretty good because I eat a lot of mango, and I do put like, I'll put it in a bowl and I will toss it with salt, pepper, chili flakes, and tahine, which is chili and lime, and it's delicious. Also, Element has a chocolate flavor, which is not good. my wife drank that in water, and I was like, "Do you hate yourself? What's going on, honey? Do we need counseling, really?" But putting it in coffee was a good idea. Uh, EC3, the pro wrestler, I follow him, and he actually mentioned it in one of his stories, and I DM'd him. Was like, I like their other flavors, but I couldn't get into chocolate. And he was like, "Trust me, put it in coffee." I was like, "Okay." That same day, I had my usual grande cold brew Starbucks. Threw some of that in there and was like, interesting shit. So yeah, you're gonna see me jumping through a lot of the drinks. My cold brew, the wife got me that this morning. She got back from the gym. That's just basically a grande cold brew with cinnamon dolce flavoring. This is chocolate hazelnut death wish with 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, extra virgin, and a dash of chocolate donut flavored Flavor God um, coffee flavoring, or they call it a topper. There's no sugar, it's all fat and delicious. And of course, my element, which is mango chili flavored, nice and tangy. People taking ARBs. Nice. Yeah, that's all just very strange. But yeah, as far as peaking is concerned, do the sodium load Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, cut out sodium on Wednesday, and increase water. And like the water increases over those 3 days anyway. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and just drinking an extra pint or two, as much as I can handle. You do get to a point where you're drinking so much water you don't pee anymore, and that's disconcerting. And then like it's just like you just get more efficient because like if you never drank a gallon of water before and you start just drinking a gallon of water, you're gonna be peeing a lot. But when you get to a point where your body's just like, he's gonna be pulling in 128 ounces of water throughout the day, your body will become more efficient with how it filters that water out. You probably, instead of running to the bathroom every 5-10 minutes, you'll be running to the bathroom. You'll probably have like a really big pee in the morning. Um, you may pee a little bit during the day. It doesn't seem like much, but you're just like, it's still clear. Like, honestly, you don't really need your urine to be clear because that means it's like your electrolytes are going away. If it's pale yellow, then it's kind of like that's considered you're hydrated because you're still excreting what you need to, you're just not stripping anything. When you pee and you're clear, then you're stripping things. um, so going up every like 16-20 ounces until Wednesday should be at like at least 2 gallons or maybe a little bit over depending on your tolerance. I know I can drink about 2.5 gallons of water in a day before I start to get sick. And then you get that hydrotoxicity. It might not be the actual term for it, but that's what happens. That's what happens. And I went and was just like, yeah, I am not a fan of drinking so much. I know a lot of people that are not. I know a guy that got a machine that basically oxygenates the water to a point where it's allegedly supposed to react in the body as if you drank a gallon or so. Hey, I have no idea how to pronounce your screen name, so I'm not gonna embarrass myself, even though it's a live stream. That's the point. Embarrassment is my game. So, what's up? Thanks for watching. Um, what supplements can I use to increase cardio? Good question. Cordyceps is good for that. There's a Yeah, there's a lot of studies. If you look at cordyceps mushroom, that's good for cardio. Um, you can look at rhodiola rosea, which isn't directly a cardiovascular boosting supplement, but it's an adaptogenic herb that's really good. And I feel like when I take rhodiola rosea more often, I still do have that energy where like I have that I can go. My endurance is up. My stamina is there. I've been using it a lot lately because I've been looking at like, okay, I think I'm down on my neurosteroid production because I've been on TRT for so long. Shocking, right? I've been on TRT for so long that I haven't really been paying attention to like DHEA, pregnenolone, and stuff like that. And when I started using nootropics while I was in school, um, I noticed that um, my brain just felt better. I was just like focused and everything. When I came up, well, I didn't jump right off. I just tapered down, and like, I started to get that fog back. And I was looking into it, and we're like, maybe your neurosteroids are down. So I started to dose pregnenolone, and yeah, cordyceps sinensis is the best one. Um, to be honest, you know what? I have the technology outside of Yeah, I have the technology outside of just saying you like, hey, this is the thing. Where was I? Let me pull up. I'm pulling up a thing. Cordyceps supplement. Ah, yeah, that's an easy one. No brainer. Go to. I'd say to check out Nootropics Depot. They have cordyceps products. I don't know why I didn't think of this off the bat. I really like Nootropics Depot. They have a pretty good product, and no matter what you're looking for, um, they have their extracts are really good, really potent, and they're well priced. So I would say, um, let's see, uh, crap, Reed, they're gonna you, you're gonna probably want to talk to them. It looks like they only have the Militaris fruiting bodies instead of the Synesis. So let's see. I don't know. I would say I trust them. I use their tiger milk. I use their acetylcholine. I use their uridine monophosphate. Um, of course, all the brain stuff. I use a lot of their brain stuff. I don't see that being terrible, to be honest, from them, considering that they're it's funny they still keep coming up as they have looks like Swanson Premium, which is kind of like they're like a sleeper company with good good quality product, and their product is two caps, 1.2 grams, and yeah, I'm not gonna do math right now, even though that's probably like the easiest math I could do all day, because my brain is like everywhere else but in math. But yeah, cordyceps are pretty simple to grow. Um, and it's funny because I wasn't really into like mushroom supplementation, but I was into mushrooms, if you can imagine, at one point. Um, no, you just need dirt. You just need the spores. You just need a little bit of poop because mushrooms grow really nicely in poop. which wouldn't necessarily be poop. It would be uh, I forget what they call it. Um, but yeah, they're pretty easy, and like the old adage, treat them like mushrooms, feed them shit, keep them in the dark. That's it's funny. I've heard that in the military, and I remember hearing it in theaters when me and my wife went to see The Departed. Mark Wahlberg said it to Leonardo DiCaprio in a scene in reference to like people that they had undercover as snitches. He's like, we treat them like mushrooms, feed them shit, keep them in the dark. And yeah, the first time I heard that was when a friend of mine, she was showing me how to grow the fun kind of mushrooms. And then the second time I heard it was in the military about something that we were doing, but we didn't have enough information on it. Then it turned into a nice right clusterfuck, something that happened overseas. And my commanding officer said, looks like we're just a bunch of mushrooms. They're feeding us shit and keeping us in the dark about what the fuck's going on. And then I saw that in The Departed and was like, ha! So, yeah, there's that. Do cordyceps have DHT blocking effects like lion mane? Let's find out. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Let's see. Benefits from male. Fruiting bodies. Uh, yeah. See, a lot of this shit just comes up as uh, this is why our product's better than theirs. And I don't want that. I want information. I want detailed shit. Ooh, we do have AI tools. I'm gonna cheat. I'm going to use Bard. I'm using Bard mostly because I don't know. I just want to see uh, the effect of cordyceps mushrooms on dihydrotestosterone in the male body. Let me change that to effect. There we go. Let's see what Bard tells me. Ah, interesting. This is quite interesting. It actually gave me some insight. Liquid culture, dehydrate the liquid culture. Ah, okay. Why keep you around, man? I don't know shit. Go ask this dude. All right. So what I found, well, what Bard told me, and I'm going to read this verbatim. The effect of cordyceps mushroom on dihydrotestosterone in the male body appears to be multifaceted and complex, with varying results depending on the specific type of cordyceps and the way it's administered. Here's what we know: increased DHT production. Cordyceps militaris fruiting body extract. Studies suggest that this extract can increase the secretion of both testosterone and DHT from primary testicular cells without affecting the mRNA expression of steroidogenic enzymes. This implies that it might stimulate the production of these hormones directly. Cordyceps sinensis. Some studies show that CS can stimulate testosterone production in Leydig cells, indirectly leading to increased DHT. decreased DHT catabolism, or catabolism, however you want to pronounce that. Cordyceps militaris fruiting body. This extract has been shown to decrease testosterone catabolism, potentially leading to higher circulating levels of both test and DHT. Inhibition of DHT-induced effects. Cordyceps sinensis. While CS appears to increase DHT production, it also exhibits an inhibitory effect on testosterone-induced prostate hypertrophy. This suggests that it might counteract some of the negative effects of DHT. It's funny because diindol methane, or DIM, has a similar thing going on. And people are always like, well, you use a lot of DIM for estrogen management. Why would you do that if it interferes with androgen receptors? Two reasons. One, the studies only show that the androgen receptors affected are in the prostate, and that causes the prostate to shrink because there's no DHT attaching to those receptors, causing it to grow. So, one. Two, our androgen receptors regenerate every 8.5 hours. So it's not like we run out. That's stupid. We don't run out of receptors, so it's not an issue there. Every 8.5 hours, your body will create new receptors. And another funny thing that the body likes to do is whatever organic material that the body has, it will actually reproduce and use that material for rebuilding the other stuff, which is pretty much why when our body releases amino acids, it pulls those amino acids back and says, "Whoa, hold on, I have muscle to repair. I have a nitrogen balance to maintain." We don't store protein. I mean, in a technical sense, if you want to say our muscle is a giant protein store, sure, you can say that. It's not an exact science, but you can say that. Let's see. I'm just looking through Discord to see if anybody's got any questions. Um, but other than that, yeah, I'm just looking to see if somebody is. Because sometimes I like to look at these, and it's not like anyone says anything outright to me, but I like to check them just to see what people are yapping about. Um, so yeah, hopefully that answers your questione. Um, the answer is cordyceps is actually favorable towards DHT from what I'm reading here, what Bard is telling me at least. And it's also given me PubMed resources. So I will copy and paste these and post these in the chat for anyone who wants to. I can't do it from there. Yeah. Let's see. It's not going to let me do everything at once. So let me. That sucks. Let's see if the link. Yeah, because it's too many things at once. I'm going back to Twitch. Fuck this place. I'm sorry, YouTube. I tried. You are making my nuts itch. And I can't delete anything? Are you fucking kidding me, buddy? Alright. Yeah, so I can't chat from my fucking console. It won't let me post anything on YouTube's end. Yeah, so my experiment is a big fat FAIL or CUNT, depending on where you're coming from. I'll just do this fucking. Here we go. Piecemeal it. Boom. There's one. This is just sad. I don't know. YouTube needs to make this a little more loosey goosey for us streamers. Um, yeah, that won't go through because it's too much. Let me see if I can just cut out some of the text. It's still being a bitch. What a whore. Yeah, I think this is just shit. I'm not gonna be doing this ever again. Anyone asks me to start doing YouTube shit can eat a goat's ass. I am like inches away from just like ending the stream and then going back to Twitch, resetting that up, and then starting over because this is bullshit. I just don't fucking like this way this is set up, this interface. This is crap. Um, and yeah, I really don't. At this point, I don't really need YouTube anyway. And like, I don't know. If somebody's gonna get whiny because it's just easier for them, then I don't know. Learn how to be comfortable by being uncomfortable. That's what the fuck I do on a daily basis. Uh, and let's see. Yeah, because at least through Twitch, it tells me, if people are watching, how many people are watching, and tends to stay in tune. I'm kind of afraid to like double check this and be like, oh yeah, there's some audio shit going on. I've done it before where I did a simultaneous stream and it was just crap. Um, I may actually just go on X, Twitter, fucking X. Are you serious? Um, I may just go on Shitter and stream there. That would probably be better. Hell, I should just stream on Instagram. Even better. I can just do that from my fucking phone. I don't have to worry about this shit. Um, what else? God damn it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This was a fun experiment, I guess. I mean that with all sarcastic fuck YouTube vibes and everything. I will still use YouTube as far as like, I watch Vigorous Steve and Chase Irons, so, if they end up going to some other platform, then yeah, YouTube can eat my ass. I'll be gone following them. Um, so, hold on. I'm checking my WhatsApp groups as well because I don't know, people, I don't know, for some reason like talking to me or hearing me talk at least. I'll talk to those motherfuckers. Um, yeah, so I just told those that want to watch, like, yeah, this YouTube's not gonna work. I'm going to Twitch, and if anyone else doesn't, I don't know, fuck everybody. I am going to, yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut this one short because there's no need to keep this going. I am going to uh, go back to Twitch because this just sucks, man. Nothing's working. I can't type anything anywhere. Fuck YouTube. Uh, it's it's been cool. If you're new and watching, I'll be on Twitch. Um, I'm gonna go to Twitch and sit and bitch about this for another 2 hours. Later.